Hello guys. So last time we finally entered Summit Cave and got through a couple floors. I'm just checking what magic we got. And Zell has level 3 fire, right. So possibly I overestimated how much I needed to prepare to enter this dungeon, but I think by the end I would be proven better safe than sorry. Fire 3, I don't think it'll be enough to kill them multi-target, so we'll need to waste that much MP. I'm seriously considering whether I should not have a couple black mages, not just one. Actually, no. I think it's for now it's better to have just one black mage, and right now it's just a preparation phase. So having one black mage means the fights will go on for much longer, and yeah, at least at the beginning of the game, I need to raise spell levels. One of the most important spells for us is going to be the Save spell, also known as Protect, for Renova, because that's going to be our form of defense. Of course, this being Final Fantasy 2, its evasion is far more important in terms of damage reduction, but since we don't really have that option, we have to fall back on the next best option, which is raising defense, because no matter how much armor I get, it's just not going to be. I think one fire 3 should be enough for these guys. So I fully expected, even before I started this game, that the beginning of the game was going to be pretty slow, and not just because of how slow the battles are naturally because of the animations, but also since everything starts off at level 1, all of our spells, and we've got a bunch of spells to level up at the beginning. By the time we've got at least our starting spells to a decent level, then we can bifurcate our strategy. Whenever we want more MP, we'll just constantly use the high level spells, and whenever we want to raise the other spells, we'll just use that once per battle at least, and that's going to be our strategy. So I think by some point in the game, I will need either Renova or even this guy, Squall, to chip in with some black magic. In fact, yeah, the plan is I'm probably going to get the holy spell sooner rather than later. The question is just getting money for that. So yeah, instead of direct black magic, I might as well give them holy, because one early game boss, that's pretty much the only way we are gonna beat the red soul. The question now is, can I get... do I want to grind? Do I want to grind so much that I would need that I can get two copies of holy? Each copy of holy is going to cost me 20,000 gil, and if we are getting like 3 gil from each of the monsters, that's not a great strategy, but we do have alternatives. It just depends on how much I'll need to grind. So considering that we've already spent so much time grinding early game, I'd like to minimize it if at all possible. Not sure how much it's going to be possible, but we'll see. This is the NES version, so you'll have to cut me some slack. In fact, lots of slack. Renova got a HP up, that's nice. Alright, so in this room we don't have encounters, and in the next room we're already at the end of the dungeon, so I think... crap. I did overestimate how much I needed to prepare, but I'm thinking once we actually hit the boss, I'm going to be very glad that... oh no, it's not the final floor, sorry, I'm misremembering. This is the second last floor. And Zell is already kind of short on MP. So yeah, okay, I take that back. I did not underestimate it. Definitely needed the amount of MP I needed, and I'm going to be glad for the fact that I've got Fire 3 now. Not just that, if I didn't have the company of Minwoo through this dungeon, I would not just have grinded MP, I would also have grinded some HP on Squall and Zal. Or grinded enough cash to get at least one life spell, and I probably... Holy crap! Hopefully Zell will get his turn before all of these goblins, otherwise these guys are gonna... these guys are definitely going to use a bow attack. But for now, I'm just trying to finish up the battle as fast as possible. Yeah, there we go, nice. At the beginning of the game, it's going to be pretty evenly matched in terms of turn order, because even the enemies, the evasion stat is pretty low. But since our evasion is, well, theoretically going to remain stagnant for pretty much the entirety of the game, very soon enemies are going to consistently start off. $200 from that encounter. Oh, nice. Anyway, I was wondering for some more black magic, and the only reason I didn't give multiple people black magic was because I just didn't have the money. Even after so much grinding, I only have like $1,000. Although admittedly, I did buy 2 copies of the heal spell, which was a huge mistake. $800, a loss of $800 at the beginning of the game really hurts. But yeah, I mean, no matter what happened, I would have needed to grind a lot if I wanted to be much more safer in this dungeon. But because I've got Minwoo and his life spell, plus he's got so much HP that he's almost guaranteed not to die. For as long as he's with us, he's almost guaranteed not to die. Getting low on MP for Zell. Should I just use the change spell right now? But then Minwoo won't have anything to do. God damn it. I don't really have an option. I need some more MP on Zell and I don't have any ether. Where's change? Yep. Going to need to do this. Oh crap! Can't believe Zell went before him. Now Minwoo's gonna only have 4 MP. Never mind. Let's hope we don't get into one more encounter, because then Minwoo's not gonna have anything to do. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. In unrunnable encounters, with boss fights, of course, being unrunnable, instead of wasting MP, I think it's a better strategy for me to just try and run away. Okay, anyway, for this first boss, what I'm going to be doing is... I'll put Minwoo in the front row, everybody else in the back. Actually, Rinoa can probably tank a couple hits. She's got over 150 HP. So I'll put the guys with the high HP in the front row, knowing that the sergeant does have a bow attack, which means he can still target the back row. But we'll see what happens. I need to use a change spell on Zell. That's what... Ambushed! How much? 56 damage. Okay. So far so good. Do I care about curing her? No. We're gonna YOLO this. I'll use save on her though. You can use fire and you can use change. Hopefully, you'll get Minwoo will get his turn before Zell gets his, so that Minwoo at least gets 4 MP by the end. Oh, she's dead. Oh well, nothing could be done about that. Yeah, instead of wasting MP, I can probably just try to run away. It will always fail. So that's kind of an MP conservation trick I can use for unrunnable fights. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I don't necessarily have to waste MP each and every turn, especially at the beginning of the game where it's very. Alright, it swaps HP as well. I didn't consider that, did I? This is kind of a bad situation. I did not expect Minwoo to die. Especially not after I've been singing his praises. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is so cruel. This is so cruel. There is only one hope for me right now. Oh, shit. God damn it. I can't believe this. Cannot believe this. Please don't kill me. Maybe I should just put Squall in the front row. But then if I'm ambushed, then he's pretty much guaranteed to die. And I'm planning to teach him teleport. Yeah, that's my only hope right now. Thankfully, Zell has enough MP to see me through the rest of the dungeon. So I'm gonna make a beeline for the teleport spot. Can I even defeat the land turtle? Well, we'll see what happens. I'll probably have to repeat the entire dungeon. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, so far I haven't taken any damage. Wow. One small mistake and it's gonna cost me a lot. Zell got a vitality up. Should give that copper plate to someone for the time being. Yeah, very good defense. And let's heal up. Don't really mind that he didn't get a HP up. HP and vitality, I can just grind for that. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, obviously I would prefer every time he loses some HP if he gets vitality and HP, but yeah, I mean, what are the chances that's gonna happen? Oh boy, 4 enemies. Hopefully they'll miss as much as possible, or even when they do land a hit. I'm really annoyed at myself for letting it get this close. Might yet still be unable to make it. Oh, come on! Brink of death. I will need to heal him. Even if it means he'll probably not gain HP. I guess what we're seeing here is yet another strategy of MP conservation. Zal got HP, okay. Just kill off some of your party members, I guess. That could be another strategy I would need to employ later in the game. Especially with the 4 party members. They definitely don't have as much MP as Minwoo. He's got the copper plate. Yes, although he's probably not going to survive. But I need Zell in the back row. I need at least 3 turns. What are the chances I'm going to get 3 turns? Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. So close yet so far, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Who knows? I might even get a preemptive strike. No, ambush. Okay, at least not an ambush. Yeah, I'm gonna use Cure just in case he survives. Hey, he's dead! Yeah, he stood no chance. How much damage is this? 72. With that kind of damage, one more hit will see me home. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's dead. Survived! Oh, oh my god, that was so close. I don't really have an option but to give Zell the teleport spell. Oh my god! Can't believe this. It doesn't get closer than that. Oh my god, I can at least save and I don't lose all that progress. The question now is getting back to town, but I think that's a much easier proposition than what I've had to deal with. What the? You don't have the cure spell? Damn it! At least I've got potions. All right. Yeah, this shouldn't be a big deal. Getting back to town. After all, these are all weak enemies. Pretty weak enemies. I say weak enemies in before I run into a huge group of green goblins and they ambush me and just spam their bow attack. Bastards. Should probably transfer the copper plate to Zell. Zell intelligence up. Nice. Another potion. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Zell does not have the cure spell. Actually, everybody should have the cure spell. Everybody should have as many spells as they can hold. Okay. I think for the weak ass enemies on the world map, the copper plate will pretty much nullify the damage they can do. But the copper plate also means that my damage will be reduced because of the... Oh my god, I was fearing this. At least it's not an ambush. So... if Zell gets his turn relatively good... Oh, immediately. Thank you very much. So this situation can turn into my benefit. Anyway, officially I can say Summit Cave is done. Wow, it came at a very heavy price. Holy crap. One small mistake and now I have to drag 3 corpses back to town. Come on, no more. Okay, just one more. That was too much to expect. It'll be fine, I think. Alright, so what's our next objective? First thing I'm gonna do is, of course, revive everyone, heal everybody up. We need to go back to town, deliver the mithril. After that, our mission will take us to Bovsk. Minwu's not leaving anytime soon, so I might be able to just rush through this part of the game now. Does this place have a church? I think so. Yeah, I do believe it does. Or sanctuary, whatever the hell it's called. I don't think it's even labeled in this version. It's just some random place with a statue of a naked woman. Okay. Instead of wasting money, I would be better off spending the cure spell. But whose cure spell? We'll just spend Squall's cure spell, so that later in the game, He can level up that cure spell, and I can use that for MP grinding. Oops. So yeah, the plan is I'm just gonna try and rush through this section of the game, and after that we will need yet another fairly long period of MP and HP grinding, because once Minwoo leaves us, we are completely on our own. So I would need at least one life spell, and of course the life. Yeah, I probably won't have enough money to buy more than one life spell. That life spell would have to necessarily go to Minwoo. Anyway, right now we are back to MP grinding phase. I'm gonna take full advantage of that whenever we are out on the world map. So we'll put our level 1 spells on hold for now and get as much MP on as many people as possible. Oh, magic. He's already got fire at level 3. Yeah, I'll hold off on buying more black magic. Let's heal up. Strongly considering abusing the the anti-spell, sap spell. But nah. We'll try and do this as legitimately as possible. Why take shortcuts? If I wanted to take shortcuts, I would have played the remakes, right? Let's not do that. Let's try and savor every moment with the NES version as I can. It has been a long time. Not gonna lie, yeah, the beginning is really slow, but it'll all pay off. Yeah, since we've got green goblins, I'm just gonna target all my cure spells to Minwoo so that hopefully they'll hit some of my back row and I'll get a HP up. Although, like I mentioned, not really concerned about HP of the people right now, as long as we've got Minwoo. Not really concerned. Oops, did not mean that. Oh man. Whatever. Who has a copper plate? I need to remember to remove that. Unfortunately, this does mean that I'm not getting a chance to practice the save spell, but that'll have to wait for a later grind session. In fact, despite all of my preparations, right now the only offensive tool at my side is the fire spell, Fire 3. And even Fire 3, if you think about it, is not going to be enough. I'm definitely going to have to start mixing it up, but the problem is I just don't have the money. Yeah, money has been the biggest problem. As expected. I mean, magic is pretty expensive. Yeah, it does look like the rest of the stream is going to be grinding. God damn it! One battle takes like 5 minutes, holy crap. I mean, one grind type of battle, where we are trying to extend it as long as possible within the restrictions we've set up. But yeah, holy crap. So, not gonna off-screen it, sorry. MP up, soul up, MP up, awesome. What more could one ask for? 71, 74, 72, alright, nice. It's all getting up there, Things are just gonna get easier as you progress through the game, I promise. Let's see if these guys don't all run away, hopefully not. Oh yeah, in this fight I can just target Squall. These guys can't hit the back row. Small optimizations here and there is why I enjoyed this game. Like, you gotta think about every single... I mean, you have the potential to think about every small thing that you do. Try and optimize it. Not necessary though, but yeah, I mean, let's say one does require above average knowledge to play this game at least partially effectively. But I keep wondering if it was ever meant to be a really difficult game, or were you always meant to try and abuse the mechanics? I mean, it's universally observable that anyone who discovers that hitting your party members gets you HP up, why wouldn't you abuse that? Just grind as much as you want, as much HP as you want. So I do question that design. But I guess their rationale was, hey, if it gets people to grind, spend more time in grinding, we are all for it. Or they could just try and rush through and constantly get their ass beaten by the super defensive bosses, or by the low growth rates of weapons and spells. I mean, believe me, I've already got Fire 3, and magic is... the growth rate for magic is actually higher than it is for weapon skills. So even by this time I would not have got a weapon level 2, or weapon level 3 rather. So that's how slow paced this game is. More MP, nice. Anybody running low on MP? Not really, but I'll get a refill in Puffed. Next time I'll just take the ferry, don't worry. Can't just walk every damn time. But for now, we are grinding. So we got a free fire spell, and I gave that to Renoa. At that moment, of course, I didn't really have a choice, did I? Actually, I did. I'm just thinking whether I should get the rest of the black magic for everyone. I mean, definitely Zell is getting a copy of Ice, at least, because the next really difficult boss is going to be another turtle, and he's gonna have far more HP than the land turtle. So I can't go in with these stats. I need Renoa to start tanking, and for that, of course, I need a high level save spell. So that's yet another difficulty. Decisions. Did he not attack my back row? What an asshole. So as we saw, if I didn't have Minwoo with me, or more appropriately, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, 159 HP on Renova was just not enough. Just not enough for the first boss. Pretty much easily killed her. Does anybody need to be healed? Yep, Renova. Oh man, it's really sad that because of all of this MP grinding, the in costs are going to just skyrocket. So that's one more very big challenge in this playthrough. Anyway, I'm out of time for today, so I guess we'll continue on next time. We'll deliver the Mithril, potentially get through the next dungeon, which is not really a full-fledged dungeon, but hey, we get slightly different enemy formations, and that's the marker I'm using to call places dungeons. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.